Our next guest is living proof that anyone can make a difference. While raising a son with autism, Randy Lewis began to see the world differently. He felt a deep sense of responsibility to make it a better, more inclusive place, not just for his son Austin, but for anyone with a disability. What started as one man's new perspective has changed a way of thinking and impacted thousands of lives. He writes about it in his new book called No Greatness Without Goodness: How a Father's Love Changed a Company and Sparked a Movement. Please welcome Randy Lewis. Hi. So nice to have you, and so excited to meet you and talk with you because it's so impressive what you've been able to accomplish, Randy. I know you were a consultant at Ernst & Young and went on to become a senior vice president at Walgreens. Your journey to help people with disabilities really began 26 years ago, right?
26 years ago today.
That's right. In fact, your son Austin's birthday is today.
Is today.
That's right, and he's with us. Happy birthday, Austin. So tell me about how that changed you.
Well, we got to experience, we have 3 children, Austin's the middle child. We got to experience it firsthand what it's like for all those other parents out there with children with disabilities to lay in bed at night and wondering what's going to happen. That clock starts ticking and saying, what's going to happen when we're no longer here? And we share that same hope with all those parents, that just to live one day longer than our child, because what's going to happen after we're gone? And knowing that the biggest thing that would probably have an impact on his life would be a job would change the arc of his life completely.
So tell us a little bit about your disability hiring initiative.
Well, it kind of started off almost 10 years ago, and we started planning a new center that we wanted to be, first, the most cost-efficient center we'd ever built, because we're a business, not a charity. But at the same time, we thought it was a great opportunity to use the new automation, new technology to employ a lot of people with disabilities. And we wanted to be 1/3 of the workforce. What we hoped to do was it to be successful and change the work environment, but we also wanted it to be an example, hopefully, if it worked, for other businesses to come in. And then we're going to give it all away.
So here you're employing thousands of people in the distribution center who have disabilities who might not otherwise be working. And it's a win-win situation not only for them as individuals, but for the company as well, isn't it?
Oh, exactly.
How so?
Well, we found out that the performance was the same. Our retention is better, our absenteeism is better. We have a tremendous workforce that can perform just as well as anybody in the world. But the impact on people without disabilities has been astounding. I mean, our engagement scores or our teamwork or what people say about the importance of coming to work every day astounds us. It's changed our culture completely.
Now, this has had a ripple effect. As you said, when you started out, you were hoping that other companies would follow suit. Tell me about the impact this has had on other businesses.
So we've invited all these other companies to come in and come through. So a lot of them have seen, yes, they're going to impact people with disabilities, but they like that cultural piece, and it makes good business sense. So companies like Lowe's have announced they've already launched their initiative. Best Buy, I think Procter & Gamble is going to roll this out across all their plants in North America. Marks & Spencer in the UK. The largest grocer in Sweden has just announced doing something similar. So there's as much as joy as helping them as it doing it for ourselves.
And tell us about some of the people you've been able to help, Randy, in the process.
That has been an astounding part of it. We have one man named Daryl who had never worked. He'd earned pennies an hour occasionally here and there. And he took his first paycheck home. And he came back and he said, I took my paycheck home and my mom cried. Why do you think that is? And his supervisor says, I don't know, Daryl. I don't know. But we all knew. So he took him out on their anniversary. He's taken his parents out for the first time in his whole life with his money. Took him out to dinner at the Red Lobster, and it was a great day.
You don't realize what a gift that is. You know, something that so many of us take for granted.
Exactly.
And what a gift that was for him to give his parents, and of course for you to give him. And there was another young woman, I understand, with cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy, Angie, graduated from Clemson, all A's, went to graduate school, all A's, sent out over 100 resumes, and got 30 interviews and not a single job offer. And we were fortunate. Thank goodness they didn't hire because we could. And she became the leader of that in our first distribution center, and we've promoted her, and she's one of our best HR people, disability or not.
That's fantastic.
In the entire chain.
And, you know, we mentioned it's your son Austin's birthday today. He's 26. And Austin, I know that you worked at Walgreens. What was the best part of the job for you?
Get rid of the expired stuff.
Getting rid of the expired stuff.
Helping customers.
As a consumer, I appreciate that you were able to get rid of the expired stuff. And Austin, I know that you've got a new job now. Can you tell us what you're going to be doing?
Doing the forklift, and some of the aisles are freezing.
Oh, really? What's the name of your new company?
Meyer.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm so happy to meet you, and I'm giving a number of graduation addresses this spring, and I'm going to use you as an example of somebody who took a chance, put himself out there, and made such a difference for thousands of people. So thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you, Couric.
So nice to meet you.
Nice